Why is everybody moving to Central Alberta in 2026? Let's dive into it. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls here with the Walls Real Estate Group, and we are here to do the research so you don't have to. If you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, we don't care. We're here for it, and we're here to help you. Just like I said, do the research so you don't have to. You may have noticed that you are seeing people moving from other provinces to Alberta, maybe even other countries. Why? Why are people moving to Central Alberta? Well, I'm here to talk to you about it and give you the inside scoop. 1, let's talk about affordability. Here in Central Alberta, if you have an open mind, not just a narrow mind, thinking outside the major city centers like Calgary and Edmonton, affordability is huge. Those dollar bills, like I always say, go much further if you're thinking about buying a house, if you're thinking about buying some revenue properties, if you're thinking about buying a business, you are going to get much more for those dollar bills than you would in some other major centers. So let's talk about it. What kind of houses are you going to get here in Central Alberta? You are going to get single detached houses with a garage, with a yard, with a fence, under $500,000. Yes, and under $400,000. And under $300,000. I'm not kidding you on this. If you want more information about exactly what kind of house you can get in your price range and in a specific community, you know what you gotta do. Call me, email me, text me, and of course, like and subscribe, or even follow along because you know it. Jason and I have a video on what exactly your dollar bills will get you here in Central Alberta and the different communities. But that's not what this video is all about. I want to talk to you about why people are coming here to Central Alberta, why we want people just like you. So aside from the housing affordability, let's talk about lifestyle. Maybe you want to move here because you don't want to live in a major center, but you still want that city feel. You still want all the amenities of a city. Like, for instance, you need specialty doctors. For instance, you want shopping. You want dining. You want education. You want college. You want universities. Sports teams. Maybe your kids are excelling at sports and you want to play some competitive sports. This is the place for you. Central Alberta, we thrive on sports. We love it. I dare you to go check out some of our baseball teams, our hockey teams, our synchronized swimming teams, curling teams. The list goes on and on. We love sports here. Also, a part of lifestyle, maybe you have to commute. And you know, I've said this in many videos, and if you don't know, you better start watching my videos. We are located between 2 international airports. Central Alberta is right between Calgary to the south and Edmonton to the north, depending where you are, of course, in Central Alberta. So if you have a job or a business or situation where you need easy access to fly in and fly out without a huge commute, this might be the place for you. You're just over an hour to each airport, depending where you live. So that is something to really think about. Maybe you're thinking about moving your business here. Entrepreneurs are huge here in Central Alberta. There's so many networks, there's so many opportunities, and there's such a desire for people who are starting a business. And maybe you're in the clothing retail industry, maybe you're in the food and beverage, maybe you're in health and wellness, maybe you're in some sort of specialty field. We love it, we crave it, we need it. So if you are thinking about starting a business, this could be the place for you. But having said that, you do need to talk to a professional like me or like Jason and just find out exactly what niche, what area, what part of Central Alberta is going to be right for you and your business. Maybe it's for your family. Maybe you want to have that small town family feel, or maybe you want to have the big town, the big city feel without the huge city feel. Central Alberta is great for families, whether you want the small type community, towns, hamlets, lake life, or maybe you want, like I said, the bigger city centers. It really is up to you. But when you sit down with Jason and I, we are able to dive into kind of your needs, your wants, and your wish list and help you navigate what part of Central Alberta is going to be best for you. So we've talked about some of the jobs. We've talked about the affordability of housing. We did not talk about lake life as part of lifestyle and camping, fishing and boating and hunting. So if you're an outdoor enthusiast, there's endless things to do here, no matter what the season is, no matter whether it's freezing cold in the winter or sweltering hot in the summer or a breezy spring day. It just doesn't matter. There really is something here for you to do outside. It's not just one thing, multiple things. So again, that's affordability for housing. That's lake life living in many different communities. There's lifestyle, depending on what you want to do. And there is all about family and community. Now let's talk about other opportunities. Central Alberta is growing. So the opportunities here are huge. How do I know it's growing? Well, let me just tell you a couple of things. We have a huge expansion at the Red Deer Regional Hospital happening. We have a huge expansion on the Highway 2. Now, if you don't know what the Highway 2 is, I always refer to it as Highway 2 Corridor, Queen Elizabeth, the Deuce. That is the major highway that runs right across Alberta. It is having an expansion. The Red Deer Regional Airport is having an expansion. So what do all of these things tell you? This tells you that obviously, Central Alberta is growing. Municipalities and the municipal planning departments are not going to put millions of dollars into this infrastructure if they have not done their research, like I do for you. So they have done the research. They know the population growth is escalating. They know that we need to do things to handle the population. The inter-provincial migration. People are moving here because they have made a significant amount of money in maybe Alberta or BC or in Ontario, and they're taking that money, bringing it to Alberta, where their money goes further, where they can buy more and have more opportunities. Yes, opportunities. Again, the expansions, the infrastructure that is happening here in Central Alberta is huge. Now, I would suggest that you go on and you Google this and look for yourself. But if you don't have time, I'm here for it. I'm happy to do the research so you don't have to. But again, we have so many projects. So if you are want to move to Central Alberta and you don't have a job, or maybe you're not sure what you want to do, that's okay. Trust me, there are so many jobs, so many great paying jobs. Maybe you're in a specialty field. Maybe you're an engineer. Maybe you're in planning and development. Maybe you're in the trades. Yes, building houses, building apartments, buildings, working on the hospital, working on the airport. Maybe you're in oil and gas. Here in Central Alberta, oil and gas is huge. And again, I'm going to talk about that hospital expansion. We are going to need doctors. We are going to need nurses. We are going to need staffing in so many of the fields. There is so much opportunities here in Central Alberta for jobs. And that is a big reason why people are moving here to Central Alberta. We want people just like you. Even though I'm talking about all the great things why people are moving to Central Alberta, you know I gotta keep it raw and real and relatable and tell you the good, the bad, the ugly of everything, because that's just what Jason and I do. We don't want you to have any surprises. So yes, people are moving here to Central Alberta for affordability, community lifestyle, family lifestyle, short commutes, jobs, much more affordable. But there are some reasons why they aren't moving here. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that people sometimes think it's just cheap everywhere. That's not the case. Yes, it is much cheaper here in Central Alberta than other parts of Canada and other parts of Alberta, but you still gotta be careful. You still gotta do your research, or you still gotta have somebody doing the research for you so you don't have surprises, so you can make sure that you're keeping those dollar bills in your pocket. And that's what my job is for. Again, we sit down with you. We want to hear your wish list, your desires, your needs, and we are going to tailor a plan just for you so that you get to keep all of your money in your pocket and probably even make some. Now, another thing that we got to talk about. Yes, there are so many jobs, but they're not unlimited in every field and every specialty service. So again, you need to have a plan. You need to do your research. You need to make sure the place that you're going to move has those jobs for you, has those opportunities for you. If you don't know what those opportunities or what those places look like, don't worry, we're here to help you. We got you covered. And again, whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, it doesn't matter to us. Jason and I are here to help you. We just want to tell you why people are moving to Central Alberta, the reasons why, and the things to look out for. So let's talk about one more thing, and it is kind of a big thing, especially people that are coming from a warmer climate. The winter. Oh my gosh, the winter can be so freezing, so cold, so long, and yes, I do mean long. We typically get snowflakes at Halloween when all our little ghosts and goblins are out there trick-or-treating and they want to wear their cute little costumes, but they're covered up with winter jackets and toques and boots. Yes, it does happen. Most of the time, it's pretty cold at Halloween, but when I mean pretty cold, I mean like 0, -1, -2, with a wind and a few flurries. So not blistering cold, but to me, winter starts at the end of October, beginning of November, and it goes long. It is April, mid-April, and we still have a chance of snow, but we also have a chance of sun and rain. But that's another video. If you want to know all about what the spring is like here in Central Alberta, you're going to have to like and subscribe and go watch another video, because that's not what this video is about. It's about why are people moving to Central Alberta. So I just want you to be cautious of the winter weather. It can be long and cold. So if you're not in for that, this might not be the place for you. However, it's always bright and sunny. And you know me, if there's going to be anything bad, I always got to find something good. So if you are thinking about moving to Central Alberta and wondering why, just be cautious, make sure you have a plan, and do your research. Let's just do a quick recap. I know I was rambling on and I get so excited and so passionate, but I truly am passionate about teaching you about Central Alberta, teaching you what the draw is to Central Alberta. Let's just recap it quick in case you're still here watching till the end, which I hope you are. So, who is Central Alberta for? Number 1, families wanting space and affordability. What more could you ask for, really? 2, people who want to work remotely. It is a huge draw for Central Albertans. You can do so many jobs and work right from the comfort of your home like I am right now. Number 3, trades and skilled workers. Why? Well, if you don't know the answer, you didn't watch the whole video. It's because of all of the infrastructure that is happening here in Central Alberta. The highway expansion, the airport expansion, the hospital expansion, building permits are up. The list goes on and on and on. But if you want to know that whole list, you're going to have to give me a call, text me, or give me an email. And finally, but definitely not last, investors looking for cash flow potential. So if you're not thinking about moving here to Central Alberta, but you're thinking about putting some of those dollar bills into Central Alberta, I highly encourage you to meet with Jason and I and our team of professionals so that we can help educate you on exactly where we can help you make money and you can have a positive ROI and extended cash flow. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group. If you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta, you know what you gotta do. Like, subscribe, give us a call, and this video was to tell you all about why people are moving to Central Alberta in 2026.